So I got Sensus 3.0 installed in my Volvo today, and I just wanted to highlight some of the nice new features. It's certainly a very polished release from Volvo. You can tell that Sensus is becoming a very mature product there. Well, the first nice thing that I noticed was that in previous versions, the previous and next button on the steering wheel, when you were in a satellite radio band, they would go between stations, not between presets. But on FM, AM, and others, they would go between presets. So finally in Sensus 3.0, they actually go through presets. That was a very popular feature request that Volvo got from a lot of customers, so it's nice that they implemented that. Another nice thing they did was they reduced the number of popover menus that you see. If you used to switch between telephone and radio, you used to see a menu that looked something like this for maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and then it would go away if you didn't perform any actions. But now if you switch between main screens, you just don't get that anymore. It was unnecessary, and you can access that if you need to, by holding the exit button on the steering wheel or using a button in the center console. A really nice thing they did in telephone, and I'll turn this away so that you can't see my contacts, is that if you have a contact that has multiple phone numbers, it used to require a button press on the center console to dial an alternative number than the one that's displayed. But now you can just press the button on the steering wheel, and instead of dialing the main number, it shows you all the numbers, and you can scroll through and select the one that you'd like to dial. That's really nice. Perhaps the coolest thing they added is in my car. There's a trip statistics menu, which gives you this really nice graphical view of your trip in either 1 mile or 10 mile intervals. You can also go in the settings menu and choose to either reset the trip or reset for every driving cycle. So after 4 hours, if the engine's off for 4 hours, it'll reset the trip automatically. So overall, Sensus 3.0 is a very nice release. The animations are slick, everything seems smooth and polished, and overall it's great to see that Volvo is implementing customer feature requests over time. The last remaining feature request that I really have open with Volvo is that if you're on a screen like telephone, it always shows the station name at the top, like 36 Alt Nation. I think it would be really nice to be able to say, I'd like to see the title there instead. And the only other thing is in Sensus 3.0, they brought back the indicators for heated seats, even if the heated seat is not turned on. So I have those lines down there, but if I turn on the heated seat, then I get this extra popover, and I feel like it's not necessary to have both there. But other than that, it's a very nice release, and it's great to see that Volvo is continuing to develop Sensus.